everybody wants to succeed. There's just one thing I want to talk about in this video. If you want to succeed this year, you must be found doing this one thing, and it's exactly what I'm doing right now. And I'm going to share it with you because, of course, I know that there's going to be somebody out there that this is definitely going to help. One thing I always like to do whenever it's a new year, you can pretty much call it a New Year resolution. It doesn't matter in this case, but one thing I like to do is that whenever it's a new year, I always like to look back at the last year, take a look at the previous year and try to see what are those things that actually happened in the course of last year that pushed me, a little bit towards my goal. What are those things that I did wrong that I should actually avoid? Things, in this case, things I did wrong would be things that didn't actually take me a step or two further to my goal. And this practice has really helped me to put things in perspective and helped me to double down on the things that worked, and the things that didn't work helped me to really pull away from them, because this is the only way you can actually go ahead to make sure you check yourself and always make sure that you are moving in the right direction, because only a fool will keep doing the things that didn't work the previous year and expect something to change and expect things to just magically work. You see, right here, I have a laptop. It's a HP laptop. And while I was reflecting on the things I actually did do very well last year, it occurred to me that, look, this laptop here, I hope the camera can actually catch this. This laptop here was one of the best single transaction I did last year. See, I did a lot of transactions, sold a lot of computers, sold a lot of monitors, sold a lot of desktop PCs specifically, sold laptops, sold network devices, and the list goes on and on and on. But one singular transaction that kind of caught my attention when I was thinking about what I did very good last year and the things that I can really do better this year was these transactions here. You see, when I got these laptops, they were well over 80 pieces of these laptops. They were bought in one single transaction. And before going to these lessons, I want to actually talk about why I did feel that this was one of the best transactions. First, I got these items very cheap, talking about a little below 20 euros a piece. And I was fortunate to get about 80 pieces of these laptops. And this laptop at the time, I was able to actually go to the market, in this case eBay, and make sure that these items were listed at a price that at the time nobody could actually just compete with the price. And because of that, I just kept seeing sales and I kept selling these laptops. These laptops were all in very good condition. If you can see, just store that are left. I think I have 1, 2, 3 right here. Perhaps I still have like 2 or 3 still lying down there. They are not defective. All I only have to do is to just go ahead and clean them, check and see whatever is missing, and just go ahead and replace it. All right. So these are one of the best transactions. These things were selling like wildfire, and because the laptops were in very, very good conditions, they came with the charger, they came with the batteries, and everything was as good as new. Because at the time, a company was just doing away with all this stuff. And I was fortunate, yes, underline that word fortunate, because it brings me to what exactly I'm going to talk about today that you might copy and you might begin to see results. All right. So as soon as I got them, everything went as planned, brought the laptops to the warehouse, cleaned them up, made sure everything was well set up, listed the offer on eBay, everything was selling. Beautiful thing is, because these laptops were as good as new, I received very low incidence of returns. People that bought them always were happy to receive them. The few returns I got were pretty much from maybe somebody bought the 840 version, because there were 2 models of this laptop. We had the 840 G3, the 840 G5, as well as the 830 G5. Sometimes somebody had bought the 840 G5 and actually sent the 830 G5, because the 830 G5 is a 13.3 inch display. So people don't want to have, they want to send it back. I think I did a few videos of these laptops being returned, but the thing is, these were one of the best single transactions I got. Made a lot of money off them. Not only that I made a lot of money off them, I had a less headache selling these items. And at the end of the day, when I was taking a look at what I did very good last year, I realized that this was one transaction where I can pretty much say that, look, preparation met opportunity. I was already prepared. I had structures in place to ensure that, look, when an opportunity was going to show up, which is somebody asking me if I am interested in getting stuff like this, because I've already set up a lot of things over time, first, this person is able to reach out to me. And then secondly, I'm able to take advantage of this opportunity. And that brings me exactly to what I have told myself, and you can also go ahead and do the same, which is be prepared at all time. Be prepared. It doesn't matter if you see results or not. Just make sure that you are prepared, because in every given year, there's going to be that one opportunity that's going to show up. And the difference between somebody that makes money off it and the other person is the preparation level of the two individuals. And when I talk about preparation, I'm going to go a little bit into more details to let you see how preparation could be a game changer, something that can actually go ahead to determine your course of business in a given. You see, a long time ago when I first met this person that sold me these items, I think I did go there to buy a few monitors, like 1 or 2 monitors, because this was the time I was still pretty much driving out to pick up items. And at that time, I noticed that, look, if you go out to pick items and you had a little card or a little flyer, you could just give to the person from which you are buying and say, look, I do buy these things. It could be a laptop. You've gone to pick up just one laptop. And at the point of you leaving or making payments, you are able to tell the person, look, if in the future you ever have anything like this, I will be interested. Call me up, send me an email. Just inform me that you have things to sell, and definitely I will be interested. At the point of making payment, I saw that he was a friendly person, somebody I could actually drop my card with. And I just casually told him that, look, if you ever have stuff in the future, please feel free to contact me. I will be interested. All right. This was all went my way. 1 year passed, 2 years passed. On the 3rd year, which was just last year, there about September or October, I'm not so sure right now, I received a phone call, and this was exactly the same guy informing me that, look, his office has decided to do away with their laptops. At the time, it was these laptops, and they had about 100 pieces of this laptop. If I was interested, and I was like, what? 100 pieces of this laptop? I am definitely interested. Where can I find you? How can I get to reach you or reach the location just to take a look at the stuff? You see, what is the preparation that was made in this case? You see, long time ago, I had prepared myself for situations like this, a situation where somebody has an item to sell. They can at least reach you or reach out to you to ask you if you are interested. And that I did with just this little flyer whenever I had an opportunity to buy from them. And this was exactly what brought this transaction to me. All right. I had dropped my contact information, and there was my phone number. There was my email address. And when an opportunity showed up, this young man remembered that I did tell him that, look, if you ever have anything to sell in the future, feel free to contact me, which he did. And because I had already done this, I was able to move into action. And when I got there, I was surprised at the quality of items they had to sell. You see, preparation in this case was a game changer. Let's say I had not dropped my contact details, I had not dropped my phone number, no email address to contact me. When the ideas came up, there would not have been any way for this young man to contact me, and I would have lost it. The funny thing is that I would not even have known that there was an opportunity like that. The fact that you do not see any opportunity right now doesn't stop you from being proactive. Prepare yourself. Wherever you go out to source, you go out to buy stuff, you go to people's homes to pick up stuff. Always make sure you leave your contact details, because like I always say on this channel, you may never know who might just be on the other side. The person on the other side might just be a very big decision maker in a very big company that can actually reach out to you and make you a very good offer. And in some cases, an offer that will change the entire course of your business. All right. So guys, this is one thing I have reflected on today. Some people call it luck. I stand to be corrected. This thing you called luck might just well be very good preparation, meeting the right opportunity. On every given day, just understand that there's always an opportunity somewhere. It could be in e-commerce, it could be on any other sector, it could be in your workplace, it could be in your business, it could be in whatever sector you find yourself. Understand that there's always going to be an opportunity that shows up every day. And the difference will always be those that are prepared will take advantage of it, and those that are not prepared will find themselves looking at an opportunity, but they will not even realize that this is an opportunity that I can take advantage of. And see, how do you prepare yourself? I had prepared myself in this particular case by dropping my contact details. Preparation could also be that you have to go to check in other categories to just see what people are selling, inform yourself on the kind of items people are buying, see if there are some skills that you can learn, read a lot of books, look at what your competitor is doing. Just inform yourself, even though there are no opportunities yet. There are so many ways you can actually prepare yourself. In this particular case, like I said, preparation was just me taking time off to actually print something for my computer and just keeping it in my car in the event that I have to give it to somebody. I will always have it here and then to just pass it on, Preparation for you out there could also be taking time off every day to actually write potential suppliers of an item that you have identified says well on eBay or on whatever platform that you say. Yes, you might not be seeing results. You might be sending these emails and you are getting negative feedbacks. People are telling you they are not interested or they don't want to do business or they don't even have need for more retailers. But then, even though you are not seeing any major results, you just keep doing it. You work this process into your daily task. And on a fateful day, you're going to be shocked that you receive an email and somebody is telling you, yes, I received your email some few weeks ago, some few months ago, and now I have this particular opportunity. Are you interested? And because you have laid this preparation already in place, you're able to take advantage of it. Understand that being prepared is something that you have to pay attention to. Never be wary of doing it. Never be tired of preparing yourself for an eventual opportunity. And if you put this in practice day in, day out, I'm telling you guys, there's definitely going to be that opportunity that's going to come around and you are able to take advantage of it and you will be glad you did. Until I see you again in the next video. Peace.